If you're considering opening up to your psychic abilities, grounding and protection is a must. In this video, I'm going to explain why grounding and protection is such an important first step for you on your psychic development, and I'm going to guide you through that process. Hello, I'm Wendy Rapp, spiritual life coach and psychic tarot reader. On this channel, I help you as a spiritually awakened person grow and evolve on your soul's journey. And if you enjoy information like this, hit the subscribe button because I upload a new video every Sunday. Why is grounding and energetic protection so important? Well, whether you're planning on doing any kind of psychic work or not, as a spiritually awakened person, you understand everything is energy. Your body is energy. Your thoughts are energy. And we live in a world with others all around us, and it's so easy for all of us to pick up consciously or subconsciously on the energies of others. But when we learn to ground ourselves and surround ourselves in energetic protection, it helps to protect our own frequency so that our frequency does not become lowered or influenced by the energies of others. And there are several other good reasons for grounding yourself. One is when you ground yourself, you're connecting to Mother Gaia, to Earth energy, and that energy helps to fortify and strengthen us. And grounding helps to keep you centered. It also is really important to do if you are planning on any kind of psychic work or psychic development, because when you ground yourself, you are releasing any negative emotions, stress, anxiety, worry that you may be holding on to that can actually impede that channel that you're going to become. You want to be free and open to channel that psychic energy, but we have to release those energies first. And then after you ground yourself, you want to call in the divine white light and see yourself surrounded in the divine white light. And when you do that, it acts as a protective energetic shield. Only love can come in and only love can go out. And if you're on your way to develop psychically, but you're afraid of seeing any negative energies or entities, that divine white light will help shield and protect you from those sorts of energies. And just a word of advice here on any fear you might have regarding negative entities or energies. Remember, where attention goes, energy flows. So you don't want to dwell on your fear of anything negative or of these entities coming into you, because what you dwell on, what you think, is what manifests. So what we want to do is be aware. Yes, they do exist. But I keep myself in alignment with the divine. Think this way to yourselves. You are shielded by the divine. You are working with the divine. And when you work with the divine energies, then it's opening an access or a portal for divine energies. Your thoughts can be a portal for negative energies too, so be very careful. Just see yourself working with the divine, with loving entities who are here to work with you for your highest good. And another really important reason you need to learn to ground and protect yourself is if you are ever going to be doing any kind of healing work for someone or any kind of psychic work with someone, you need to be able to hold space for that other person. People come in with, especially if you're doing healing work, if you're doing psychic work, they come to you with their problems, their stress, their anxiety, their illnesses. And you need to be able to hold a space for them that is calm and loving and safe. That can take can take a toll on you sometimes. So it's important you learn to protect yourself from their energy so it doesn't affect you. But you also want to be able to send out calming energy and healing energy for them so that they can receive whatever help that you're trying to give them. So how do you ground and protect yourself? Well, before I tell you my way of grounding and protecting myself, I just want to let you know this is my way. There's really no right or wrong. If there's a way that you feel more comfortable doing it, then you can do it that way. But if you're reading different books about it, different people do it in slightly different ways. But it's basically the same thing that I'm going to be telling you now. When I'm ready to, and I do ground and protect myself every day, whether I'm doing readings or not, but let's just say I'm getting ready to give a reading. So I need to be tuned into that psychic energy. So the first thing I do is I send my energy down. I can really feel it going down my legs, through my body. Any stress and worry and anxiety also goes with it. I can feel it being released. And I send my energy and I see it going down into Mother Gaia, into the earth. And I send it down 5 miles down and 5 miles wide. And I feel my body as if it's a tree trunk. And I see that energy going down and taking anything negative with it and fully connecting and really rooting and anchoring in with Mother Gaia. Once I do that and I can feel myself really connected to Mother Gaia, I then release those negative, stressful emotions, and I ask to take in her safe, supportive, nurturing, loving, healing energy. And I can feel that energy, even as I'm talking about it, I can feel that energy coming back up through my body. And it really does make you feel strong, and it really does make you feel safe when you're doing that. You can feel your legs grounding into the earth when you're doing that. And I send that energy up, and then I send it through all the higher chakras. And I send it out the top of my head. And that's when I ask to connect with my angels and guides for my highest good and for the highest good of my clients, to be able to fully be able to cleanse myself, to protect myself. And I see that energy going up, I see them connecting with it, and then I see it coming back down and showering all around me. And I do see myself like in a bubble, in a giant bubble, being shielded by this beautiful light. Now for me, the light, and I also see the light moving constantly. It goes around me and it comes back up through me, and it goes around me and come back up through. I see that light around me, and I see it going pretty far out in front of me and pretty far out behind me, and also off to the sides. I don't just see it as white. I do see white light, bright, brilliant white light, but I also see sparkles in it. I don't know why. I just like to see sparkles, I guess. You can see it any way you want. If you just want to see a clear shield around you, if you want to see the rainbow colors around you. Sometimes I do have rainbow colors in there. It's pretty. It's constantly moving, and it's very pretty. That's all I can tell you. It's beautiful. Sometimes I also fill the inside of that bubble with a color. If I'm feeling a certain way that day, and I feel I need a little extra protection, maybe my heart needs extra protection, I'll fill it with either green or with pink, the colors of the heart chakra. You can go ahead and fill that bubble, the inside of this white shield, this bubble that you're going to put around yourself, with any color you like that makes you feel safe, that makes you feel secure. But just seeing that around you, just visualizing it and making it your intention, is what gives you that. And asking, I always ask, please shield me. And as soon as you ask, they shield you. It really only takes a couple of minutes to do that little exercise, to ground yourself and then to ask for protection. And there's no right or wrong. You don't have to do it the way I do it, but do send your energy down into Mother Gaia and do ask for shielding, psychic shielding, protection. You can see that shielding any way you want, whatever comes to your imagination that you feel comfortable with. As long as you see yourself as being shielded and surrounded by psychic protection, by the divine light somehow, that's going to keep you protected. Also, it's good if you can create some kind of little ritual around it that just helps. Any ritual that you create, and by ritual I mean the way I do it, that to me is a ritual. It's just the way I do it automatically every day. That ritual will help to reinforce the intention of grounding and protection. And a few crystals that will help you with your grounding work. Basically, any of the black crystals are very good for that. Obsidian, jet, hematite, black tourmaline, smoky quartz. They're all very good for helping you to release negativity and to protect yourself. And the crystals that are good to work with if you're trying to protect yourself psychically, psychic shielding, amethyst is good, selenite, labradorite, citrine. They all have a very high, fluorite is another one. They all have a very high spiritual vibration, and they're very good at offering you psychic protection. I will list all of those crystals in the description box so that you can check them out. And again, if you don't have any of those crystals or you want them, you can go to Earth Spirit or any other New Age store and they'll have them. Earth Spirit does have an online store if you're interested, and you just go to their website and you can order those crystals. They'll send them to you online. I'm also going to list a few books that might help you with grounding and protection if you want to look into this a little deeper. If you have any questions or comments on how to do grounding and psychic shielding, leave it in the comments section. I will see it. I will be so happy to answer your questions for you. Don't forget, you can also connect with me on social media. The links are below in the description box. And if you would like to have a reading with me, I do phone readings now. The number's on the screen. Just give Earth Spirit a call and they will set up an appointment time with you. I hope that information was helpful for you today. As always, remember, you are a spark of the divine. Share your light with the world. Blessings.